Welcome everyone to another Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today we've got a wrestling figure review for you. And anybody that knows me knows of my disdain for the WWE and love of everything outside of it. So I first saw New Japan Pro Wrestling about maybe 6-7 years ago. I could be wrong on that, but it was when AJ Styles was part of the Bullet Club, and you had guys like Okada and Tanahashi going mad and having crazy matches all over the place. And I always wanted to have figures of them to go with my elites and stuff like that. And when I saw that Super 7 got the license, I was kind of iffy because I haven't owned any Super 7, but I did own some of the Masters of the Universe Classics who were made by the Four Horsemen, who also do some of the Super 7. So I was aware of the articulation issues. I was aware of the bodies being similar and stuff. So I think a lot of people who've done reviews on these following figures have no experience of them, and that's why they've given them some such shitty and bad reviews. So I kind of want to give a better opinion. If that's a bit overinflated in my own head, I don't care. You're here, you're watching it. So today I'm going to start off with Kazuchika Okada, and I started off terrible. Kazuchika Okada and his New Japan Pro Wrestling figure. I really like the shipping box, King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and the logo on the front. On the back, you've got choking hazards and all that kind of stuff, and the Super 7 logo. And what I love about these is there's no tape, so you can open it at your own leisure and keep the boxes as well, because Super 7s, above all things, keep their value because, of course, they only do one, sometimes maybe a reissue, another run on the figures. So it's cool. So let's unbox this. And on the inside, you've got a nice, it really feels professional. You've got a little paper bag, and it says New Japan Pro Wrestling, King of Sports. And again, the logo is kind of embossed on the box there, which is really, really nice. And it says Kazuchika Okada, who is, of course, the Rainmaker. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these scale with elites. And, of course, the recent AEW Unrivaled collection. Of course, I've seen them on other reviewers' bits and pieces. There's some fantastic photographs of them out there as well. But again, I just want to see it for myself, because at the end of the day, it's me who shelled out the money, and they are expensive. Let's not beat around the bush here. These are very expensive for wrestling collectors who are normally wouldn't be used to splashing out as much on figures. But me personally, I'm willing to splash out on figures if they are premium. Just like the Storm Collectibles Juicy and Thunder Liger is one of the best wrestling figures ever made, and it is more expensive. So let's open it this way. And the grand reveal of Okada. So, what do you think, guys? Now, a lot of people, straight away, I think this guy is so much better in person. A lot of people were giving it crap, but I think this guy looks incredible already. He's got 4 sets of hands, he's got the money, he's got 2 different head sculpts. The box itself is class, has to be seen in person to really appreciate the quality. On the back, you've got Kazuchika Okada, and you've got his height, his weight, his finisher, his Twitter handle, which is really cool, and I really like the personal touch there. Yeah. On the bottom, we've got barcode. I don't know why, because they don't sell in retail stores, but obviously for stock checking and stuff. You've got other legalies there. Got the New Japan logo, his name. On the top, again, New Japan, King of Sport, etc., etc. On the back and sides, and it's a very cool wrestling ring type box. So guys, let's get Kazuchika Okada out of the box. So guys, here is Okada out of the box. And unlike Tanahashi, I haven't really messed around with this guy yet. So he's pretty much the same as he was in the box, but I want to show you like my first-hand impressions as well. The jacket looks incredible. I've never seen anything like it in a WWE Elite or... Look at that, Rainmaker. So cool. It's absolutely mind-blowing, the jacket, how good it is. So a lot of people will not care about that. So let's take off the jacket and see what our champion has underneath. And as I said, I haven't messed around with this, so it seems easy enough to take off, which it is so far. And that is the jacket off. And as you can feel on the inside, well, you can't feel, but it's a softish kind of material on the outside, whereas on the inside, whereas on the outside, it's kind of I don't know how to describe it, vinyl-y, I don't know, but it's such a nice piece. And yeah, it's going to be hard not to display him with that on. Now, first thing I notice is he doesn't have a giraffe neck like Tanahashi, but that could be just the hand that's on him. Also, again, the wrists, they're quite small. They're almost out of scale or something, I don't know. But he does have all the same articulation as Tanahashi, which I will show you in a sec. The chain looks like, it's not a hard plastic, but it's hard. It's a soft, hard plastic. It kind of reminds me of the one that came with Razor Ramon. He's Defining Moments figure, but it's not as thick. It's like a softish material. But like it doesn't get stuck. It's nice. It's really nice. And of course he does come with the World Heavyweight IWGP Championship. And that looks really, really nice. And as you can see, I meant to show you the Tanahashi one, but you can really see how dug in those bits are. And I'm going to take them off now and show you how, well, no, it was actually pretty easy to take this one off. But the belt does look really, really nice. It's cool. Again, at the back, just looks like any other title belt. Accessory wise, he does come with some what's supposed to be money, but it's quite blank. A bit more detail on these would have been nice, but yeah, these should have been more detailed. This one almost looks stained. I don't know if you can catch that at the back. They almost look stained. And this one as well is very, I don't know. You can almost see the indent of what is supposed to be there, but even up close to my own naked eye, you can't see money there. He does come with all the same hands. I'll go through those now. The gun hands, the pointing fingers. He does have the chopping hands for your strong style chop battles. He does have the open hands, like so. Another set of open hands. And of course, those wrap hands, which cause so many arguments and such. So the other head, I think, is a lot more accurate compared to this one. And then again, there isn't much in it. There isn't too much in it. So let's pop this one off. Pop. And pop this one on. And I have to say, this one looks a lot better. It looked a lot better on him, in my opinion. Now, my opinion is just my opinion, and that's why you're here, of course. But I really like this head. It looks a lot more Okada-like. Now, articulation, which I did the last time. Again, the head, you've got the same movement as anything else. Arms are very sturdy and solid, not loose, but not stiff either. You've got the bicep swivel. You do have the single jointed elbow that can move around in circles also. You got the wrists, which are, again, quite loose. You've got ab articulation. Waist, this seems to be stuck. Oh, there we go. Your waist articulation. Legs go up this far. They go out this much. And out that much as well. As I said on Tanahashi, there is a joint here at the top. There is single jointed knee, but the knees do twist as well. And you've got rocker ankles, and they go also up and down. So again, the articulation doesn't really bother me on these. They do what they say on the tin. They don't break up the sculpt either. I don't think I can't like Brian Moore's explanation that these break up the sculpt doesn't wash with me. You could have given them at least double jointed knees, but at the same time, it doesn't harm the figure that they're not there. I'm very happy with this Okada. I've wanted whatever about Tanahashi, I've wanted an Okada for the longest time. Could the hair be blonder? Yes. Could he be a bit lighter skin tone? Yes. But for me, he doesn't have many of the problems that Tanahashi is. I think this guy is a much better figure. Next to other figure lines, here he is next to Omega. Again, that is pretty much spot on. Here he is next to NWO Hogan, a match I hope would never ever take place. And here he is next to his fellow countryman, Houston Thunder Liger, as I said in the previous review, who is much, much bigger. So guys, yes, very, very happy with Kazuchika Okada. I will say it right once before we finish up here. Again, hands, they change very easily. Pop out, pop in. And again, they do, like I said, you really have to push them in properly. They do feel not the best. And you can get into stick his thumb in there and hold the belt as well. Hold that up lofty and look at it. Well, yeah, guys, that has been my review for Kazuchika Okada. And make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. I hope you enjoyed these reviews. And I hope I will have informed you a little bit on these. If not, well, I'm sorry, I tried. But yeah, please hit that subscribe, guys, and drop a comment and leave a like, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye.